about 10 months since the release of the PlayStation 5, and we already have a substantial amount of new hardware-defining games at our disposal. It's not surprising that Sony is the leading market of the gaming industry right now, partly due to its successful run in the last generation. The PS4 was a lot of things that gamers wanted in a system. It was honestly the holy grail back in 2013. Because not only did they show games, but they actually focused only on games to cater to the consumer. Can't really say the same thing on the other end.
TV. Xbox, go home.
PlayStation did everything right in order to put themselves where they're at right now. But they also had one little thing that pushed them ahead of Xbox. And that's, obviously, high quality exclusive games. It is amazing that majority of these games are highly acclaimed by critics and fans alike. Except for this one, but FYI, I like it. So it's 2021 and the exclusivity of PlayStation games are bigger and better than ever. The PlayStation 5 is the hottest item to get this year. I mean, it's insane how fast these sell out. Luckily, I got one at launch. And another one in the summer that I gave to a friend. What can I say? I'm a lucky guy. But I don't want to make a video about me bragging about having a PS5. No, not yet. I want to talk about enhancing old PS4 games. Backwards compatibility on the PS5 is not perfect, but it gets the job done. If you manage to grab a PS5, you'll probably understand me when I say that upgrading your PS4 games to the PS5 is somewhat of a clump. PlayStation games offer a plethora of upgrade options that make the whole thing kinda inconsistent. We have free patches on games that either boost the resolution or frame rate. But on the other hand, we have minuscule upgrades that require 10 or 20 bucks. And some just tell you to get the game again, but at a half price. It's honestly really weird that Sony themselves can't regulate how their upgrading system works. But hey, don't let that stray you away from the console, because most of the time, they're pretty much free upgrades. And I think that's pretty cool. I've been playing a lot of PS4 games that have been optimized on the PS5 through either update patches or full-on PS5 versions. But there's always games that I wish had gotten the beauty treatment on this new console. And I know damn well you'll agree with me too. So after typing an angry 10-page letter to Sony, I finally summed up my wish list on 6 PS4 games that deserve to get PS5 upgrades. And some upgrades are bigger than others. You ready? Okay, here we go. Number 6, Cyberpunk. I honestly don't get Minecraft, and I'll probably never will. But I cannot deny that this game has made such a major impact into our gaming culture. Minecraft has got to be one of the dumbest games to be excited for when getting a next-gen upgrade. But gosh darn it, I want it to happen. When this game came out, I absolutely hated it. I thought it was dumb, it had no structure, and it looked god-awful. But over the years, I've come to appreciate Minecraft for what it is. An okay game. So why put it on your list if you don't like it so much, you might ask? Well, that's easy. It's because I can. The simplicity of Minecraft is probably what drove me to put this on the list. Visually, it has a style that is completely unique compared to other games. But at the end of the day, they're just blocks, man. But I feel like it could look more than just that. Playing this game has made me realize that Minecraft has more potential on next gen than any other game. Ray Trace Reflections is a huge game changer and would look absolutely gorgeous in Minecraft. I know that they've shown ray tracing in Minecraft prior to launch, but there hasn't been any recent news regarding next-gen Minecraft, just that it's in development. Let's hope it releases soon, because even though I might not like Minecraft as it stands, I can always make myself tolerate it more and more down the line. And who knows, maybe the upgrade might change my mind. Maybe with enough time, this will probably be my favorite game to play on the PS5. Probably not. It's a no-brainer that this would be among everyone's wish list, including mine. So with the announcement of GTA 5 having a PS5 version on its belt, and several rumors of other GTA games getting retouched, how about you spruce up my good buddy pal Red Dead 2? Although I have my issues on the game itself, I still feel like Red Dead Redemption 2 should at least have the same treatment that GTA 5 is getting. Hell, I wouldn't even mind if they just did a free patch for the game that bumps up the resolution or frame rate up to 60 FPS. Oh, I could see it now. Clear, buttery smooth like my bloodstream. Oh no, wait, that's actually butter. That's in my bloodstream. Oh, god. Red Dead Redemption 2 is a graphical showcase that looks phenomenal and deserves to be pampered a little more on the next-gen consoles, even if it just means a 60 FPS boost. And I think everyone will be really happy just for that. And to the people saying, why don't I just get Red Dead 2 on PC? To that I say, fuck you. Ah, France. The one place I've always wanted to go. And now I don't. Assassin's Creed games have always been the same formulaic open world experiences that you come to know and play. For like 30 minutes, then you get bored right after. Ubisoft are probably one of the biggest companies to ever put time and effort when making good quality games. Nah, they milk the shit out of their games. It goes without saying though that I still have a soft spot for the franchise, and more specifically, AC Unity. I still think this game holds up today, and with good reason too. Unity is a game that was designed for the next generation only, which was the PS4 and Xbox One at the time. Seeing from this footage, you could tell that they were pushing the boundaries. Its environment, its large amount of NPCs, and the massive setting in France, all this was truly ahead of its time. I know, because it did not work when it came out. Unity is probably the only and last game I enjoyed playing from the franchise, and seeing it upgraded with a patch on PS5 would be amazing. Imagine an up-res 60 FPS AC Unity with graphics like this. Now that will be a sight to behold. Damn, it feels good to be a Frenchman. Oui, am I right, fellas? There were so many good Arkham games to choose from to get an upgrade, but in the end, I've decided to pick all of them instead. Sue me. Batman Arkham Asylum, City, and Knight are all fairly distinct from one another. You got the traditional classic Batman game, the open world Batman game, and the Batmobile game. Each single game stands out in their own way. Asylum focuses on its iconic combat mechanics and stealth, while City builds on the atmosphere and its amazing storytelling. And Knight, well, you know, cars. Jokes aside, Arkham Knight's traversal aspect and its visuals is what makes this game really stand out. It is visually impressive even for a 2015 game. If I had a gun to my head and someone told me that I had to choose one game from the Arkham series to get a native PS5 version, it would probably have to be Arkham Knight. City will always be my favorite game, but since both Asylum and City were already remastered on the PS4, they're better off getting small patches rather than a native port. Arkham Knight, in my opinion, deserves to get a PS5 version because it's not only an already good-looking game, but a well-done conclusion to the Arkham series, and it would look absolutely amazing with ray tracing. So please, Rocksteady, make this happen. Let's have Batman ride in the night one last time. Did you really think I wouldn't include this one? Bloodborne is one of my favorite PlayStation 4 games of all time, right above Spider-Man and God of War. What is there to say that hasn't already been said about Bloodborne? From Software has made a buttload of great games that I never really cared about until Bloodborne came into the picture. It completely changed my whole idea of what a Souls game could be. It's basically the reason why I gave Demon's Souls Remake a shot. Future video. Bloodborne has manifested itself into my subconscious over the years because it impacted me so much that I can't stop comparing it to every other game I played. It's crazy that Bloodborne hasn't already been upgraded on the PS5 because it's a must-have exclusive for the PlayStation 4. Seeing this game running native 4K at 60 FPS would be a dream come true for everyone that has been begging for this game. And rumors of it going to PC would be awesome too, because everyone should have the opportunity to play this fantastic game. Its gothic Victorian aesthetic and gut-wrenching gameplay is carefully woven alongside its dark and brooding music that engulfs you into this depressing and unforgiving world. The only thing that's left to keep you sane in this dreaded place is your saw cleaver and your hunter's pistol. And all that's really left to do is to hunt. Ever since I got the PS5, I've always been dreaming of seeing my favorite exclusive games on PS4 getting the upgrade treatment. God of War has already got it, Spider-Man got a remaster, and Last of Us Part 2 got updated as well. All that was missing on my dream team was none other than Uncharted 4. If you want to talk about a game that has major action set pieces, Uncharted goes way above and beyond. Its pristine, well-paced storytelling and outrageously epic adventures through these beautiful locations is practically why this is on my top wish list. Updating to 60 FPS would do it justice, but come on. It's Uncharted we're talking about. This straight up needs a full native PS5 version. 4K, 60 FPS extravaganza of big ass major set pieces. That would be a system seller all over again. Hell, pair it up with the Lost Legacy DLC and sell the shit out of it for 40 bucks. I don't care, I'll buy it anyways. It is the best choice for a game of this magnitude. It's downright criminal that this hasn't been announced yet. But if it does, I hope it's soon, because I've been putting this game off just for me to replay it again on the PS5. Nathan Drake's story may have ended, but we can always revisit his awesome adventures, and maybe one day we'll see his final debut again on the big 4K screen. And I can't wait until that happens. All these games I listed are just the tip of the iceberg. There are far more awesome games that also deserve enhanced upgrades. I just wanted to show you how much these games mean to me, and why old games should be appreciated more. Although we might never see these games get retouched, I'm glad that I get to showcase all these games that have greatly impacted me. The video game industry has grown immensely over the years, and it's not stopping anytime soon. But as video games keep progressing forward into making more insane looking games in the future, it's never a bad thing to take a look back at old games and give a little more life than it already has, whether it be accessible through backwards compatibility or a full-on next-gen upgrade. Video games are powerful, emotional, and immersive experiences. But above all else, video games are just fun. Bruh.